Uh, what's that on your back? Motorcycle. Since when do you have a vehicle mode? Hello everyone and welcome back to the next video. What is this fan doing here? Hello everyone and welcome back to the next of our Transformers reviews, and today we have Legacy Core Class Iguanus. Now, as you can see, I have been trying to expand my Legacy collection, and this is going to be the first step of the reviews. And yes, I'm starting in alt mode because I've decided to start doing that because it makes the reveal of the figure a lot more dramatic. Although, to be honest, you can kind of see everything that there is to be seen on this figure, just about everything except his head. But not a very good bike mode, to be completely honest. I mean, you can tell it's a motorcycle, but you gotta look at it for like a couple seconds before you think, oh yeah, it's a motorcycle. When normally you see stuff like this, you're like, car, immediately. But this guy, you have to look at him for a second or two, just be like, oh, motorcycle. You know? It's not the best look, Iguanus. So, starting off with his packaging, I have that right here. There we go. Iguanus Transformers Legacy. You have the Decepticons here on the back. You have, I think that is Skywarp Kickback, Dragstrip, Core Megatron, and I don't entirely know what this guy is. But on the back here we have Iguanus and Robot in vehicle mode. Here we have Iguanus with his gun that doesn't look nearly as good in person as it does in that picture. Anyway, we'll bring him back in. And of course, you could pretty much see it all here, but from the back, there's the look. There's the top. He's got a nice Decepticon symbol right here. I do kind of like how the tail sort of kind of tries to make up the back of the seat. But there's no seat. It's just his chest and his tail. It's not the best looking bike mode. The front looks cool. It's his hands right there, but if you ignore that, the front looks cool and spiky and such. Back, not so much. The sides, not so much. The bottom, one of the better angles. The top, no. You know? But we'll go into his transformation, get that out of the way, and get to the best part of this figure. So, going to split his legs, and they just tab into the tail, and the bottom wheel here, and you're going to bring it down, rotate it around, bring the feet down, swivel those, and do the same on the other side, so that his feet are normal. Now we'll work on the arms, just unpeg them from the back, bring them down. You know what, now I'm just going to start doing, I'll just review figures in whatever mode they come packaged in, because that makes the most sense. Rotate this arm around, and to form the backpack, it's pretty cool. You fold this one out and this one, so that they sort of form a nice, perfect little backpack. While we're at it, let's just rotate the legs. Now, just going to click that out, bring this back, bring that over, and then it will all tab in. And that will reveal a nice, concise backpack. And simultaneously revealed to us is face. Wow, that face. That is a face for sure. It's a face. Anyway, he looks great in robot mode. It's the best of his modes. And you can tell that they worked mostly on the robot mode because he does look good. This is my first core class, by the way. If you don't count Rumble, but Rumble's a Micromaster. But yeah, he looks pretty cool. Let's see if we can get him into a good pose here. There we go. Now, the unfortunate thing is his head does not look up at all. He is always looking either straight forward or ever so slightly down, depending on how you look at it. Which, like I said, really unfortunate. I do like his little wings back here. That the motorcycle wheels form. He looks cool. I honestly got this guy just because I had some spare cash after buying the next thing I'm going to review. I had some spare money and I thought, why not just buy this guy and some other little gimmicky thing? Well, not that this guy's gimmicky. He doesn't really have a gimmick, but he's a good little figure. Now, articulation, his head, I believe to be on a ball joint, but it does not... Look, this is the most up you get. That's how much it goes up. Whoa. Up, down, up, down. That's the most you're going to get. Then, swivel only goes that far on either side. Honestly, I think it goes further on this side than it does on this side. Yeah, it does. Jeez. But yeah, let's just take a moment to appreciate it, though. His head does look very, very good. He looks strange, but he looks great. Actually, come to think of it, that might be him, actually. That might just be iguanus. Because he has the fin on his head. I'm going to chalk that up. That's iguanus, isn't it? Yeah, I'll say it's iguanus. Yeah, the chest detailing is really nice. And the arm spikes are really cool. His robot mode is so great. Like, he's a great little display piece. And no, the only kibble that's on here forms a very cool looking backpack. Backpack. Like, it's a good backpack. I don't say that very often, but that is a good backpack. It looks like a jetpack. I just said pack way too much for the amount of time I had there. But, talking about his articulation once more, the shoulders are on a ball joint that can go back that far and that far, unless you sort of like mistransform everything, move the wheel out of the way, then you can do a full 360, but then you have all of this to look at, and it's not very pretty. There you go. Now, the elbow, a bit over 90 degrees, just ever so slightly. And of course, the ball joint doubles as a bicep swivel. He does not have 5mm holes, he just has these little holes that are nice and proportionate to his body. I don't know exactly what size it is, but it's small. And of course, same on the other side. He has waist rotation due to transformation, which is very nice. Does sort of untab the backpack if you do it wrong. What do you say with this pose? He looks really cool right now. I think it's just this backpack. It makes him look really, like, robot-esque. Like something out of Pacific Rim. He does sort of have a thigh swivel. There. And he does technically have the thigh swivel at the knee. If you need that. But yeah, knees, or hips go forward. And back. The back is not very impressive, but it's pretty much all you need for this little guy. Knees, I think, once again, slightly above 90. And ever so slightly forward. Then you have a foot joint. He does, I believe, ever so slightly have a smooth criminal joint. So he's not very good at it, but he can do the lean. Then he has a very nice ankle tilt, which is there for transformation, yes, but still works. It doesn't look all that bad while doing it. Or you can get him in this cool little pose again. Boom. Then that's pretty much all he has in the way of articulation. So now I suppose we will do some comparisons. Where did I put... oh, there's side swipe. I gotta transform him real quick. Untab this. Bring these out. Here he is with Deluxe Siege side swipe. So there's how a core class stands. I think that's about average core height. I don't know. I've only ever seen two of them in person, which is this guy in Skywarp, and I didn't get Skywarp, so I don't know how he looks out of the packaging. Are his thighs yellowing? Oh no. I think he's yellowing. Oh, that's unfortunate. Anyway, there is how he stands with that. There you are. I just so happened to have my bucket next to me, so I was able to pull out a Siege, or an Earthrise Starscream for Voyager scale. There's how it looks next to a Voyager. or his loose wings. Get the 86 one. This guy's not very good. Well, I mean, he is very good, but the 86 one is better. And, where is something? Legends scale. There you are. Chop Shop. Legends Chop Shop. Ever so slightly shorter. I can get him actually if I can get his legs to stand correctly. I believe he is ever so slightly shorter. Actually, no. You know what? I'm gonna say it just outright. I'm pretty sure Core Class, they're just renaming Legends Class, right? Right? Like, come on, that's the same scale. You go back on your shelf with Tarn. Ow, my feet. But yes, there is that. Now, let's talk about his accessory. So he does have this thing, which is, oh, he's gone to the underworld. Get back here. Get back here, you goofy little thingy. Alright, he comes with this accessory, which has a 5mm peg and a little baby peg here. Now, this doesn't look like much of a gun, I know, but the main reason it looks so dumb is because they sacrificed the look of the gun so that it could combine with Skywarp's weapon and Hot Rod's weapon. This guy and Skywarp both have terrible weapons just so that Hot Rod could look cool with the big giant sword. But I don't really mind. It's a goofy looking gun. It looks dumb, but it still looks like a weapon. And it is blast effect compatible. Can put a blast effect in there and have him shooting. Shooting some other pretenders. I'm not getting the other pretenders. Sorry, but I don't want them because they don't look very good. I'm pretty sure there's only 2 other pretenders though, right? 2 other pretenders that Hasbro's actually released in newer versions, which was Skullgrin and the other one that might have also been Skullgrin. But yes, now, you know what, I'll show you how he converts from robot to vehicle. Just so you know, in case you needed some help with this. Basically, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to untap his backpack, bring this forward, it'll click. It feels like it'll break at first, but it doesn't. It just clicks. Then he's got these 2 tabs on his chest, very small slots, I mean. Then bring that back and it'll tab in there. You can use this as some kind of weird mech mind control thing, device, I don't know. Then you're going to rotate his waist. And now, we're going to bring this down, bring this out, so that it's like that. Do this, and then it has sort of a tab-ish thing. So yeah, you want to orient his arms like this. Then they sort of click in or something onto some sort of tab that I can't see. But yeah, it should look like that. Then you take his back legs. You want to arrange this like so. Rotate. And rotate. Once again, rotate and rotate. And then engage the ankle tilts fully. Going to bring these up, and these will tab into the tail. Can be a bit difficult. Then he's got holes in the bottom of his feet, 5mm. That will go around this 5mm post. Then do this again. This part can be a bit difficult. Difficult to line up. There we go. And there we go. And that is him back in his bike mode. Doesn't stand up too well. You can also take this and plug this on top of him, if you so desire. I don't know why you would, Didn't look too great, but if you did so desire, you can do that. And I suppose, will you stand up for the outro? I suppose that's about all there is to say about this guy. I like him. He's pretty interesting. He's a nice little core class. And thank you everybody so much for watching. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. I especially appreciate it when you comment, as it shows me you care enough to comment on... Get out of here already. As it shows me you're care enough to comment on the video. And as always, enjoy the pictures. That's the wrong way. I meant enjoy the pictures.